Hey guys, how are you doing today? It's Agnes here, your laptop lifestyle architect and online business manager. And let's talk about the symptoms if you have no sales. Okay, so my medical advice would be it depends, of course, on your history, on your medical history. But in my laptop lifestyle builders group, I get loads of these questions and frustrations, right, from people when they are joining. Then no sales, no sales, no sales, or people are not converting, or people are not buying. And then obviously, when we hop on a call, then we can trigger down what's going on. So let's pretend, right? Let me know what's your medical history regarding not having sales in the comments, and then I can hopefully help you. But basically, what I would go through with my client would be things like the amount of people you have as followers on your list, email list, what's the engagement on your overall social media or on your overall content, because that's important, right? If your offer is not converting but thousands of people are looking into that, then there must be some kind of messaging issue, right? That they are not clear that they need that they don't really know how they can apply it for themselves. Maybe they don't know how would their life look like after they are buying your product. Maybe they are not trusting the process what you bring them through, because they just cannot see themselves your product as a solution for their problem. Maybe they are not there was a good one, hold on. Maybe they don't believe that it is possible for them, right? So you need to paint the picture. So that's when you have the numbers, when people are opening your emails, when people are engaging with your content, but when you put a call to action out there and when you want that people buy, then they don't really do, and they don't really convert. We can go back. If you don't have eyeballs on your content, right, then obviously that's the problem. If two people have seen your post and they haven't bought, come on, that's okay, right? It's not a problem of conversion. Obviously, we all want that someone sees that and, boy, this is the best thing since sliced bread. But we all have lives. We are in all different stages. Maybe cash flow is not coming in. Maybe they are just not ready to do something with that. If it's a course or a program, maybe they cannot commit. Maybe they need to talk about it with someone else. Maybe they are just not your ideal client, and that's it. Right? So, but if there are no eyeballs on there, and you don't have enough people seeing your offer, then that's the thing. That's the problem what you need to solve, or that's something what you need to focus on and test the water. Test if you are doing different things, different lead generation things. If you are reaching out to people one-on-one and getting to know them and getting into a conversation about that particular problem you solve, what's coming out. And they will tell you if they don't feel the pressure that they need to buy. They will tell you if that something would help them or not. And then maybe it's a question of just positioning it, and then you can use, after you go into a conversation with someone, you can use that for in your marketing, and you can use that in your subtitle, in your description, in your ads, right? That this is the problem I can solve for you. And then everyone who thinks that feels spoken to. That happened with me, actually. I posted something in one of the Facebook groups, and I received a message. I woke up to a message later she became a client of mine. she was like, Agnes, you must have been eavesdropping on us, right? I was just talking about this last night with my husband, and I'm like, oh yes, it's working, right? So it is really nice, and it might be that you are just a post away from your next client, and it might be that you are just a conversation away from honing down on your ideal client. And I know it's a cliche, but you really need to know them. So there is the problem if your offer is not converting, right? There is a problem if you are not getting into. There is a different problem, and there is a different focus you need to focus on if people are not seeing your posts, right? We can blame the algorithm, but guys, if I put a post out there which talks to their soul or shares something what's interesting for them, I get the 100 comments. If it's something just meh, let's put it out there, which is not stopping people by scrolling, which is not I don't have the energy behind it, I'm not talking to their actual problem, then they won't stop, they won't engage, they won't do anything, right? So that's there. And if you are not clear, what's your message, or if you are not clear what's the solution, what's the result, what you give to people, then I would say go back to the basics and go back to talking to people and asking people questions. And maybe if you are at that stage, beta test your ideas for low or no money, because it can really help you. You really can find people who are happy to help you with the creation. So if your symptom is not enough sales, there can be a couple of different things, and think about those what I've just mentioned. So do you have the reach? Are you reaching people but they are not converting? You're not even reaching people, or you're not even clear what your offer is and how you can solve the problem. Go into each different whichever your problem is, and think about the actions, what you need to take. Is it clarity? You need to be clear. Is it communicating with people how you can help them, and maybe you need to change the whole offer? Is it just communication and messaging thing where you at the minute you formulate it differently, you put it in a way that it speaks to them, they will convert, or is just a question, that going out and being a little bit more aggressive. So let me know which one is you, which type from the 3 medical histories suits you, and take that action, take that medication, and let's go from there. Cool, guys. Thank you very much for being here, and have an amazing day. Reach out if you have anything. I offer free solid foundation sessions where in an hour I go all of this through with you to your actual problem, and we are creating some kind of action step process for you personally, what suits you and your business the best. So reach out, feel free to comment, tag me, reach out via Messenger, whatever suits you best, and then we go from there. Thank you very much for joining me, and have an amazing day. Bye.